Welcome to latest News Blaster. In a shocking turn of events, the country music world has been set ablaze by new revelations about Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani, and Miranda Lambert. Fans have long speculated about the turbulence behind the glossy images of fame, but a recent statement allegedly from Blake Shelton's mother has added fuel to the fire. According to her, Gwen Stefani's loyalty was questionable, and Miranda Lambert, Shelton's former wife, was always the one she truly admired and wanted as her daughter-in-law. This revelation has sparked heated debates online, reigniting discussions about infidelity, heartbreak, and the complicated love triangle between Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani, and Miranda Lambert. Below, we dive deep into the unfolding drama, exploring the roots of this scandal, the emotional toll it has taken, and why Shelton's mother's words carry so much weight. Blake Shelton's fairy tale image crumbles. Blake Shelton, often painted as the charming, down-to-earth country star, has always been admired for his music, humor, and relatability. His relationship with Gwen Stefani was viewed by many as a fairy tale romance, two celebrities from very different musical worlds coming together after painful divorces. Shelton divorced Miranda Lambert in 2015, while Gwen Stefani split from Gavin Rossdale the same year. Their shared heartbreak brought them close, and soon they were a power couple celebrated on red carpets, The Voice, and in tabloids. But behind the smiles and songs, cracks allegedly began to form. Rumors of incompatibility, lifestyle differences, and lingering attachments to ex-partners swirled in entertainment media for years. Now, new claims suggest that Gwen Stefani may have reignited contact with her ex Gavin Rossdale, which led to tensions at home. The alleged cheating scandal. Reports claim Gwen Stefani was spotted having dinner with her ex-husband Gavin Rossdale. While the meeting was initially brushed off as a casual interaction, perhaps about their children, speculation soon grew that there was more to the story. Some insiders allege that Gwen kept her communications with Gavin hidden from Blake, and when confronted, the situation escalated into mistrust and heartbreak. For Shelton, who has always valued loyalty and transparency, this was reportedly devastating. Fans recall how Blake's own marriage with Miranda ended amid cheating rumors, and the irony of history repeating itself has not been lost on his supporters. To experience betrayal twice, first with Miranda, and then allegedly with Gwen, paints Shelton as a man who can't seem to escape heartbreak, no matter how much success he finds in music. Why Blake turned back toward Miranda. Blake Shelton's mum allegedly revealed that after Gwen's scandal surfaced, Blake found himself leaning emotionally toward Miranda Lambert once again. According to her, Miranda had always held a special place in their family's hearts. Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton's love story was one of the most celebrated in country music. They performed together, wrote songs that resonated with millions, and represented the quintessential Southern romance. Though their marriage ended in 2015, Shelton's mother has now suggested that Miranda was always the woman she trusted more with her son's heart. This confession has shocked fans worldwide. Could Blake really consider reconnecting with Miranda after all the pain of their divorce? Or was his mother's statement simply a reflection of her personal preference? The mother's public statement. In her emotional statement, Shelton's mother did not hold back. She reportedly said that she never fully trusted Gwen Stefani, believing Gwen's glamorous Hollywood background clashed with Blake's down-to-earth Oklahoma roots. She allegedly went further, stating that she always knew Gwen's loyalty would eventually falter, while Miranda, despite the ups and downs, was the one she envisioned as a lifelong partner for Blake. The candor of this revelation has left fans speechless. Parents often remain silent about their children's relationships, but Shelton's mother has broken that norm, openly sharing her disappointment with Gwen and her wish that Miranda was still in Blake's life. Online reactions. As expected, the entertainment world exploded with reactions. Fans of Blake and Gwen expressed shock, anger, and sadness. Many argued that Gwen and Blake had seemed genuinely happy together, and the idea of cheating was heartbreaking. Supporters of Miranda Lambert saw the news as validation, celebrating her as the real queen in Blake's life, who should never have been replaced. Critics accused Shelton's mother of overstepping, saying her statement only worsened the wounds of an already messy situation. Social media hashtags like #TeamGwen, #TeamMiranda, and #JusticeForBlake began trending within hours, proving how invested fans are in this ongoing drama. The emotional toll on Blake. For Blake Shelton, this alleged betrayal has reportedly been devastating. Those close to him claim he has been struggling with trust, questioning why the women he loves most seem to let him down. Shelton has built a career on heartfelt ballads and relatable lyrics, many inspired by his personal experiences. If these reports are true, fans can likely expect new music from Blake that reflects his pain, heartbreak, and disillusionment. His performances may take on a raw, more emotional edge, reminiscent of the songs he wrote after his divorce from Miranda. Heartbreak, after all, has often fueled some of the greatest country hits, and Shelton is no stranger to turning personal sorrow into art. Gwen Stefani's side of the story. While Gwen has not publicly addressed the cheating allegations, her silence has only fueled speculation. Some believe she is trying to protect her children and avoid a media circus. Others argue that her refusal to clarify the situation suggests guilt. Gwen has always maintained an image of resilience, elegance, and strength in the face of adversity. However, this scandal threatens to tarnish her carefully built brand. Whether true or not, the rumors of infidelity could impact not just her relationship, but also her career and public perception. Miranda Lambert's position. Interestingly, Miranda Lambert has remained relatively quiet about the new headlines. The country singer has been busy with her music and personal life, seemingly avoiding the drama that continues to swirl around her ex-husband. However, fans speculate that Miranda might privately feel vindicated by Blake's mother's statement. After years of being criticized for her alleged role in the breakdown of their marriage, she may now be viewed as the better choice by Shelton's family and supporters. Still, Miranda has carved her own path, and whether she would even consider reconnecting with Blake remains uncertain. A family divided. The most heartbreaking element of this story may be the divide it has caused within Shelton's family. On one side, Blake's mother appears firm in her stance that Gwen is not the right partner for her son. On the other, Blake himself has publicly celebrated Gwen for years, praising her for bringing joy back into his life. Now, with the added tension of alleged cheating, Shelton may find himself torn between defending his wife or acknowledging the painful truth his mother believes. Industry impact. This scandal is not just personal, it's reshaping dynamics in the entertainment industry. Blake Shelton's role on The Voice, his collaborations with Gwen, and his reputation in country music are all under scrutiny. Record labels, promoters, and sponsors. Pay attention to public perception. If fans begin to see Gwen negatively, it could impact her projects, from music to fashion. For Blake, heartbreak may once again become central to his brand, which could ironically boost his relatability as a country artist. What's next for Blake Shelton? Only time will tell how Blake navigates this storm. Will he stand by Gwen and work through the allegations, or will he acknowledge the deep wounds and distance himself? Will Miranda Lambert play any role in his future, or will he remain cautious after so much heartbreak? Shelton's fans are watching closely, waiting for his next move. Whether it's a public statement, a new song, or a major life decision, the world is eager to see how he handles the fallout of this scandal. Conclusion: a story of love, betrayal, and family truths. The alleged cheating scandal involving Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, and Gavin Rossdale has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. But what makes it even more compelling is the emotional weight of Shelton's mother's statement that Miranda Lambert was always the better choice for her son. This is more than just celebrity gossip. It's a story about love, loyalty, betrayal, and the pain of trusting the wrong people. For Blake Shelton, it's a reminder that fame does not shield one from heartbreak. For fans, it's a front-row seat to the kind of drama usually reserved for country music ballads. Whether the truth ever fully comes out, one thing is certain: the triangle of Blake, Gwen, and Miranda will continue to fascinate, divide, and ignite passionate conversations for years to come.
Blake Shelton has always been an open book when it comes to his music. From songs about heartbreak to love ballads, he translates his personal life into lyrics that resonate deeply with fans. For this reason, the idea that he may have once again faced betrayal in his marriage hits even harder.
Country music thrives on authenticity. When listeners feel an artist has lived through the emotions they sing about, the connection is stronger.
Blake has already carried the weight of a broken marriage once before, when he and Miranda Lambert divorced in 2015, amid rumors of cheating and trust issues. Now, with Gwen Stefani accused of stepping outside her marriage, Shelton faces the painful reality that his deepest fears have returned. Friends close to Shelton reportedly say he is heartbroken and struggles with the feeling of being cursed in love, the possibility that his wife could betray him in a way similar to what ended his first marriage is, to him, both ironic and cruel. Gwen Stefani's dilemma. For Gwen Stefani, the scandal is more than just a personal embarrassment, it's a threat to her carefully maintained public image. Known as a pop-punk princess turned glamorous star, Gwen has always positioned herself as strong, stylish and loyal. Her songs often deal with themes of heartbreak and female empowerment. Yet, if these allegations are true, the narrative flips. Instead of being the victim of betrayal, she is cast as the betrayer. That change could be damaging not only to her career, but also to her legacy. Sources suggest that Gwen has been frustrated by the rumors, insisting that her interactions with Gavin Rossdale were strictly about co-parenting their children. But the secrecy surrounding their dinner meeting and alleged continued communication raises questions she hasn't directly answered. If Gwen does not address these rumors soon, she risks allowing the public to form its own conclusions, many of which are unfavorable. Miranda Lambert, the what-if factor. When Blake Shelton's mother revealed that she always preferred Miranda Lambert, she tapped into a powerful narrative, the what-if factor. Fans who loved Blake and Miranda together have never stopped wondering what might have happened if they had worked through their issues. Miranda Lambert, for her part, has kept her distance from this particular scandal, but her silence is deafening. While she focuses on her own music and projects, fans cannot help but speculate whether she feels vindicated by Blake's current situation. After all, Miranda endured years of being painted as the villain in her breakup with Blake. Now, with Gwen's alleged actions under fire, some fans see Miranda as the one who was unfairly judged. Could this situation open the door for a reunion? While that remains unlikely given how much time has passed, Shelton's mother's words have rekindled old hopes for those who always believed Miranda was his true soulmate. The mother's perspective gains traction. What makes this scandal even more unique is the boldness of Shelton's mother's statement. Most celebrity parents avoid public drama, preferring to stay in the background. But her candid revelation that she never fully trusted Gwen and always admired Miranda has struck a chord. For many fans, a mother's perspective carries emotional weight. After all, mothers are seen as protectors who know their children better than anyone else. Her comments have fueled debates online, with some siding with her wisdom and others criticizing her for interfering. Her words also reflect a deeper cultural divide, the tension between Blake's small-town Oklahoma roots and Gwen's Hollywood lifestyle. Shelton's mother has long been protective of his country values, and in Gwen, she may have seen someone too far removed from that world. Industry insiders speak out. As the story continues to unfold, industry insiders have begun weighing in. Some producers and colleagues of Blake have suggested that Gwen and Blake were never fully compatible, despite the strong public image they projected. They were great for ratings on The Voice, one insider claimed. Their chemistry worked on television, but behind the scenes, they came from such different worlds. It was hard to imagine it lasting forever. Others argue that the relationship was genuine, that Blake and Gwen truly loved each other, but that external pressures, careers, children, and past relationships made it difficult to sustain. Either way, the industry has its eyes firmly fixed on how this plays out, knowing that both Gwen and Blake's future projects could be shaped by the outcome. Fan reactions escalate. Social media continues to be the battlefield where fans clash over this scandal. On TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter X, fans post theories, timelines, and even side-by-side comparisons of Gwen and Miranda. Team Gwen fans argue that Gwen has been unfairly targeted because of her past with Gavin Rossdale, and that her dinner with him was innocent. Team Miranda fans are celebrating Shelton's mother's words as proof that Miranda was always the better partner. Neutral fans mostly express sadness for Blake, seeing him as the true victim in both relationships. Memes, reaction videos, and commentary channels have exploded with content about the drama, making it one of the hottest celebrity topics of the moment. The cultural narrative, Hollywood versus country. One reason this story resonates so deeply is that it taps into a cultural contrast, Hollywood glam versus country roots. Blake Shelton embodies small-town values, authenticity, and simplicity. Gwen Stefani, by contrast, comes from the high-fashion, trend-driven world of California pop culture. Their marriage was always celebrated as a union of opposites, but perhaps those differences have now proven insurmountable. Shelton's mother's comments reflect this divide, openly suggesting that Miranda, who shares Blake's country roots, was always a better fit for him. It's a narrative that resonates strongly with country fans, who often view Hollywood relationships as shallow and temporary. Blake's career could take a turn. While Heartbreak is painful, it has historically fueled Blake Shelton's best work. Fans are already speculating that his next album will be filled with raw, emotional ballads inspired by this alleged betrayal. Country music thrives on real-life pain, and Shelton's talent for turning sorrow into song could create some of his most memorable music yet. Record labels may even encourage him to use this scandal as inspiration, knowing that fans will be eager to hear his side of the story. At the same time, this situation could push Blake away from the spotlight for a while. After leaving The Voice, Shelton may feel more inclined to retreat to his Oklahoma ranch, focusing on healing and spending time away from the pressures of fame. Gwen's reputation at stake. For Gwen Stefani, the consequences could be harsher. If she does not clarify the situation, her reputation may suffer long-term damage. Many fans who admired her strength during her divorce from Gavin Rossdale may now feel betrayed themselves, questioning her integrity. Her fashion brand, endorsements, and music career could all take a hit if public opinion continues to shift against her. Gwen has worked for decades to build her image, and this scandal threatens to undo much of that work. A carefully crafted public statement, or even a heartfelt interview, may be necessary to regain control of the narrative. Could forgiveness be possible? Despite everything, some fans still believe reconciliation is possible. Blake has shown forgiveness in the past, and his deep love for Gwen may inspire him to work through the alleged betrayal, rather than walk away. Marriage, after all, is complex, and many couples face challenges that test their bond. If Blake and Gwen can find a way to rebuild trust, their relationship could emerge even stronger. But whether Shelton can endure a second round of heartbreak, after already being scarred by his divorce from Miranda, remains to be seen. The broader lesson. This scandal, while rooted in celebrity drama, offers a broader lesson about love, trust, and family expectations. It highlights how fragile relationships can be under the spotlight, and how the past can resurface in ways that complicate the present. Blake Shelton's story is one that resonates because it feels human. Heartbreak, betrayal, and the struggle to move on are universal themes. Whether fans relate to Gwen's struggles, Miranda's silence, or Blake's pain, the story reminds us that even stars face the same emotional challenges as everyone else. Final thoughts. As the dust continues to swirl around this controversy, one thing is certain: the drama between Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani, Miranda Lambert, and Shelton's mother will remain one of the most talked about celebrity stories of the year. Blake's next moves, whether in his personal life, his music, or his public statements, will be watched closely by fans and critics alike. Gwen's response will determine whether she can salvage her reputation, and Miranda, whether she chooses to engage or remain silent, will continue to be part of the narrative simply because of her history with Blake. For now, the world waits. Will Blake stand by Gwen despite the allegations, or will he ultimately align with his mother's words and find comfort in the idea that Miranda was always the better match? Only time will tell.
We hope this report touched your heart. Support our work by liking, sharing, and subscribing right now. More dramatic, emotional, and exclusive updates are coming soon. Don't miss them. Stay connected with us, and never miss a story that shapes history.